Hello and welcome to the summer update from Medway, and I hope that you're all well. Now, it's been a little while since I did my previous video, but I just didn't want to put anything out where there wasn't really anything much to say. Now, if you remember from the last couple of videos, I was expecting some buildings that Dave at Bunters Yard had made for me, and a few weeks ago, I got a message to say that they were finished. So I decided to stop by Dave's at Shoebury Ness on my way back from Norfolk with Mel. So Dave has made me a new station building based on the Strood station. He's also kindly did a signal box for me, and also he's in the process of building a footbridge. We just wanted to see how the platforms would sit and to get the distance between the two pillars correct. So exciting there, and we're going to have a closer look at that. I've also got for the back scene in the industrial area a bespoke model from Jonathan at JS Models. Again, you might remember that he built a kit for me which has done the apartment section over on the station side. So there's that to see. There's new arrivals. There's also a little bit of footage from our trip to Norfolk, because Mel and I stopped off at Sheringham and decided to have a day there and to go on the North Norfolk Railway. So there's that to see. There's some running shots, but I'm aware that I'd like to keep it down to say around 20 minutes, so I might split this video into two. But shall we go and have a look in the garage and a closer look at Dave's models? Hello and welcome back to Medway. This is the first video of summer 2025. It's been a couple of months, I think, since the last video, but I didn't want to put one out without there being something tangible to show you. By golly, there certainly is. Dave at Bunters Yard has completed the station, and there will be some more close-up shots of it and lots of detailing to be had. But I think you'll say that I'm right in saying that Dave has made a superb job of what will be Medway Station. I've also got Dave to do his modern image platforms, and I thought it was worth the extra money and Dave painting them and putting them together for me. So we'll get close up on that. You'll see that he's included some of his manhole covers. We've got the drainage at the back, and we follow up with the safety edging. And if you can see that there's the tactile edging, we've gone for the concrete frontage. Let's just move you across. Of course, this is just temporarily in place. We've got lights to be put in and everything, but I just, just wanted to put it in place and see if everything's okay for clearances. Dave's done some steps for the end, and we move over to the second island platform. Again, it's got the drainage through the middle. These are a couple of shelters I had before, but yeah, I'm absolutely delighted with them, so I can really crack on and get in. Probably might put a little bit of weathering across the front. We've just got along here. Dave is going to, now that I know what the gap is between, Dave's going to make the Medway footbridge, And that's going to be one that is a lift and is easy access. And then at this end, going across, I think I'm going to have a traditional footbridge. So as if you've got a lot of passengers, and the able ones can go up and over the footbridge, and the sort of pushchairs and wheelchairs and people not too good on their feet can go up and down the lift. We'll just go along the side. I've temporarily just got some old scale model scene platforms, so just to provide a base for it to be at the back. We're slightly tight on that gap there, and I was aware of that, but it's sort of a compromise I'm happy to make. We'll probably have some steps put in here. There'll be in there. There'll be a bigger gap, so as passengers will come up and walk around in and out. Dave has also, I think if you remember, there was a signal box here. Dave's built one of his, and this will be the cafe. So let's have a little look on what will be, excuse the camera shake, I'm just doing this on my iPhone. So let's have a look at what will be the new Medway area. We've got the JS model building here, which I should be using the light modules, so bring a bit of life to there. This will have the light modules and will be details of the CAF. And let's just have a little panoramic look over the new station area. So yeah, absolutely delighted with that. And thank you, Dave, at Bunters Yard. I was on the lookout for a BR Dutch civil engineering liveried loco. I was tempted by the Acura Scale 31 and also nearly bought a Backman 37 that was sound fitted and offer at Rouse to Sheffield for I think £220. Then I spotted this one in the pre-owned but mint conditioned section, and it cost me I think about £89 plus postage, and yeah, I'm pleased with it. I've put a HM7000 decoder in, although there isn't too much room for a speaker, so we've only got a small speaker, so therefore the sound isn't prolific, but yeah, I'm happy with it. And we'll just follow it round a little closer. It's got some nice nameplates on it. If we go through, you may just be able to see I've put a driver in there. Let's see it come through the station. And yeah, I'm very pleased with it. The vice range, class 37. The latest new arrivals are from Acura Scale, a pack of China clay hoppers with roofs. And I'll just move in just a little closer. And Inside is the usual Acura scale information sheet, and I'll just hover there in case anybody wants to have a read. Now, as we would expect from Acura scale, they are very well detailed, so let's just take a look at one of them. I've got it out of its packaging. As you can see, we'll move in there, the printing is very crisp indeed. That's the end, and if we have a look underneath, there's the usual detail in there. Let's have another closer look there. So yeah, very impressive. I'm sure they'll be running well. As I say, they come in a pack of 3 with a detailing pack, which, to be honest with you, I don't tend to usually put the details on, but looking forward to running those. They'll be in the middle of a SpeedLink service, probably absolutely not prototypical, but the SpeedLink services just gives you good excuse to effectively run a nice mixture. So there we go. I'll just show you the end of the box. And there we go. The latest new arrivals. The next game changer I've come across are the acrylic pens from Winsor & Newton, the Pro markers. And I'll just show you the packet. I picked these up from Hobbycraft as I had a birthday voucher from them. And I just thought I'd give them a try, see if they're any good for painting figures. So here they are, Winsor & Newton Pro marker. I've got set 1, which, if I show you, has these various colours. Now, I thought it was a bit of a gamble, but I had the voucher from Hobbycraft, my birthday voucher, and I just thought, would it be a little easier than with paintbrushes to give the figures a go? So here they are up close. They come with 2 different size nibs. This is the first one, which again is quite useful for painting figures, especially 00 gauge. And then it also comes with a thicker nib. Now, which makes me think, are they any good for maybe even painting wagons and vehicles? But I had a go on painting the figures, and yeah, I was quite pleased with how they came out. I'll show you some pictures of them in a little while. Although this is quite thin, um, just getting, especially in double O, those little difficult to get to areas might need just a little touching up with a brush. Um, although I think they do them with a even thinner nib, but I think working together, I quite like them. So let's finish off, and I'll just show you a couple of the figures I did. Well, that's the early summer update done. I hope you found it interesting. And videos will be more frequent now that I can move on with the station area. Just need to get the station in place and add on the bits and pieces and the lighting, etc. I've got Jonathan's model kit to make up. I'll be working on the bowls club side of it as well, just to get the detailing in the clubhouse and around there. So there'll be lots to do, and there's a few pre-orders, mostly wagons that are coming along. So yep, there'll be more to see from Medway, and I always like to finish off by saying, stay safe, stay healthy, and of course, happy modelling. Bye for now.